Hello, everyone. Welcome to 2D Board Gamers. My name is Dave, and today I'm doing a re-upload of the Civil War unboxing. I'm going to break it up into smaller chunks. This will be the Tigra cards with images instead of the original what I had. So I had a camera that I hadn't used before at home, and apparently it didn't like the lighting that I have. And I should have done some more testing before I went live. I thought I did enough testing, but apparently I did not. So if I had thought about it, I should have used the camera that I normally use. Anyways, hope you enjoy the re-upload with better images. Today we're going to do an unboxing of Marvel Champions Civil War. I'm just waiting to make sure everything's working on the screen before we get to it. This is the beginning of Wave 10 for Marvel Champions. And from what I understand, this is the last wave that Caleb Grace, one of the original designers, participated in. That was working on the screen before we get to it. Okay. Looks like it is. So great. All right. So let's get to the unboxing. So yeah, notice there was no shrink wrap on this one. This has a little safety sticker. All right. Oh, there's multiple safety stickers apparently. That was just one. One of four, apparently. All right, there's two. Used to shrink wrap, not these little stickers. These are I'm used to for like hero packs. All right, so there we go. So we got all four of them. We got the rule booklet, and yeah, it looks like they're using less plastic, so that's good. All right, so I am actually going to skip looking at the rule book for now. Dirk and I are planning on doing the precons, and also we'll do PvE, and then we'll do some PvP games as well, I'm sure. All right, so let's start with Tigra's deck here, I guess. So let me lower the camera. All right. All right, so we're going to look at Tigra's Precon here. So we got Greer Nelson. Let's get this lined up here. She's got a 3 recovery. She's police, undercover work, action. Search your deck and discard pile for a copy of Hunted and add it to your hand. Limit once per round. She has a hand size 6 and 10 hit points. I'm also checking the stream to see how it's looking as we go. The lighting is not the greatest, so it might be a little hard to read the cards. I apologize. I don't have my proper lighting. It's over at Dirk's. So we're just going to have to live with this lighting. So I apologize. All right. So on Tigra, she is a 1/2/3. She's an Avenger. Each minion with a copy of Hunted attaches loses guard. And then on the hunt is a response. After the player phase begins, draw 1 card for each minion engaged with you to a maximum of 3. I'll see if I can try to get that a little less blurry, if possible, once I see the next card here on the screen or on the stream. I will see how that looks, because like on my end it looks good, but looking at the Tigra card, that does not look good. but there's a bit of a delay. So let's see what Moon Knight looks like. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I can improve that, but let me give it a shot. Let's see. I don't think it's the focusing is the problem. I think it's the lighting. All right, we'll see if that's better on the stream when it catches up. Moon Knight, he costs 1, 2 thwart, 2 attack, 3 hit points. He's an Avenger. Force response. After Moon Knight enters play, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion and put it into play, engage with you. Stun and confuse that minion. Yeah, I apologize. You're not going to be able to read the cards very well. I just do not have the proper lighting here. All right. Support. This is the next card. We have the Precinct HQ. It's a 2-cost support. Location, alter ego action, exhaust Precinct HQ, remove 1 threat from a scheme, remove 1 additional threat for each minion engaged with you. So this is like her thwarting card that we saw in the original article. We have the Cat's Head Nebula. It costs 2. It's a artifact item resource, exhaust Cat's Head amulet, generate a strength resource for each minion engaged with you to a maximum of 3. So that's really nice because that's she likes to be engaged with minions, so she's going to have a lot of resources that way. Oh, we have 2 copies of Sharp Claws. I thought we would only get 1, so this is good. 1 cost upgrade, Sharp Claws, weapon. When you make a basic attack, exhaust Sharp Claws. Tigra gets +1 attack for this attack. Choose. This attack gains overkill. This attack gains piercing. So you can get 2 different attacks at a +1, and then you can decide if you want overkill or piercing. All right, then we got 2 copies of cat-like reflexes. It's a superpower, hero interrupt. When you would take any amount of damage, discard cat-like reflexes, prevent 3 of that damage. You may confuse a minion engaged with you. All right. Then we've got 3 copies of Hunted. It costs 0. It's a condition. As an additional cost to play this upgrade, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion and put it into play, engage with you. Attach Hunted to that minion and stun it. When attached minion is defeated, ready Tigra. Wow, this lighting is really bad. I'm so sorry, folks. We have 3 copies of Tooth and Claw. Let me move this over here so my hand doesn't keep getting in the way. Let's see if this helps a little bit if I do this. All right, so 3 copies of Tooth and Claw. It's attack, superpower. Reduce the cost to play this event by 1 for each minion engaged with you. Hero action attack. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. Then we got 2 copies of Feline Senses. Oh, is there? Oh, she's got another thwart. That's good. Superpower thwart. Hero action thwart. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. If this removes the last threat from that scheme, stun a minion. All right. So now Tigra comes in aggression. So we've got an ally here. The 2-gun kid. He costs 3. 1 thwart, 2 attack, 3 hit points. He's an Avenger. When 2-gun kid makes a basic attack, choose 2 enemies instead of 1 and resolve this attack against each of them. Okay, we have a reprinted card. I thought Spider-Girl would be good in her deck. So yeah, so Spider-Girl, she costs 2, 1 thwart, 2 attack, 2 hit points. She's an Avenger. After you play Spider-Girl from your hand, stun and confuse a minion. Then we have 3 copies of a support here called Air Cover. Costs 1. It's a tech. Uses 2 fuel counters. Max 1 per player. Response. After a minion enters play, exhaust this card and remove 1 fuel counter from it. Search your deck and discard pile for a tactic upgrade that can be attached to that minion and add it to your hand. Yeah, I'm not happy with this lighting. Okay, this is a card I'm really looking forward to trying in different heroes. Aggressive Conditioning. It costs 3. It's a condition. Play under any player's control, max 1 per player. You get +3 hit points, and your hero gets +1 attack. All right, we have another reprint, but this is with new art. This is Suppressing Fire. It's a tactic attached to a minion, max 1 per minion. When you attack and defeat attached minion, heal 2 damage from your hero. Another good card for her. It's another reprint is Bring It. Max 1 per phase. Hero action, draw 1 card for each minion engaged with you, and it's an event. Then we have Coup de Grace, 3 copies. 2-cost event. Hero action attack, defeat a non-elite minion with an upgrade attached. Ignore any when defeated abilities on that minion. And this is a card I'm really liking. Savage Strike. It costs 3. Well, I think that's just from the one I'm building deck ideas that this card's really amazing. When you make a basic attack, you get +6 attack for this attack. This attack gains piercing. So combine that with the sharp claws and the aggressive conditioning. Yeah, her basic attacks are gonna be crazy. We have a reprint of Audacity here, max 1 per deck. After you spin this card, deal 1 damage to the villain. Then we have a basic card, Yellow Jacket, a basic ally. He costs 3, 2 thwart, 2 consequential, 2 attack, 2 consequential, 3 hit points. An Avenger. Play only if you have the Avenger trait. Response. After Yellow Jacket enters play, search the top 5 cards of your deck for an upgrade and add it to your hand. Okay. And then, of course, they've been doing alternate art now for the basic resources. So this is the new art for Civil War for Energy. That looks good. This is Civil War's Genius. And Civil War's Strength. So that's great. All right, her obligation is In Too Deep. Give to the Greer Nelson player. You may flip to alter ego form. Choose exhaust Greer Nelson, remove In Too Deep from the game, or each minion engaged with you activates against you. If no minions activate this way, In Too Deep gains surge, and then discard. Oh, wow, that's going to be rough. Her Nemesis minion is the Hood. 1 scheme, 1 attack, 4 hit points. Criminal, steady, villainous. Forced response. After the Hood attacks, place 1 threat on Criminal Underworld side scheme. The Nemesis side scheme is Criminal Underworld. Each criminal minion cannot take damage. It's got an acceleration token and comes in with 4 threat. We got the Hood's Mantle. Attached to the Hood, otherwise attached to the villain. After you make a basic attack against attached enemy, spend an energy strength resource to discard this card. He gets +1 scheme, +1 attack. Boost after the Hood. Attached to the Hood, otherwise attached to the villain. Then we have Madame Mask. She costs 2. She schemes for 2, attacks for 1, 3 hit points. She's a criminal. When revealed, place 2 threat on the Criminal Underworld side scheme. Otherwise, find Criminal Underworld and reveal it. And as a boost, place 2 threat on Criminal Underworld side scheme. Otherwise, it gets +2 boost icons. And then we have Jigsaw. Jigsaw's 1 scheme, 2 attack, 3 hit points. Criminal, quick strike. Force response. After Jigsaw attacks and damages a character, place 2 threat on the Criminal Underworld side scheme. All right, so that was Tigra's deck. All right, so those were the cards that came in Tigra's deck for Civil War. Having better images for my unboxing video. So hope you enjoyed that. Stay tuned for part 2, which will be Hulkling's deck. Thank you for watching, everyone. Please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell. Thank you.